Hey there, YouTube. How's life treating you today? It's a rainy, dreary day here in South Alabama, but I think it's going to move out here in the next couple of hours, and who knows, might even be able to get outside a little bit later this afternoon. Oh, and also too, I'm going to have a follow-up to the microgreens video here real soon, probably in the next few days. I'm just waiting on, like I said, I was going to, whether it failed or whether it succeeds, I'm going to do videos anyway, but it looks like it's coming along. It's just, it's kind of a slow progress, and I didn't see any use in just doing, and after that first video, I didn't see any use in just doing like just a whole string of like little tiny videos just to show small incremental progress. So I'll get back with you here in the next few days, but today we're going to talk about two foods that all plant-based diets should include. These are two powerful ones. I try to eat them. I try to get multiple servings of them every week. I try to get some of them in every day. But the first one is berries. Berries. That vibrant color, the pigment in there. That pigment in there is actually part of what makes the berries probably the healthiest fruit out there amongst all the different fruits. They're second. I didn't know this. I got some notes down here. I know they're healthy. I'm kind of like, this old booze-addled brain. I can't remember details a lot. So even though I know the whys, as soon as I learn something, I'm like, yep, that sounds good to me. I kind of delete it from up here. But they're second only to herbs and spices as the most antioxidant-packed food category, which says a lot. And, I didn't know this until recently when I was looking at some stuff on the brain, neuroscience, the way we've evolved and the way animals evolved, that's why we see those bright colors. We see those bright colors where a lot of species don't see those bright colors because they're not the food for those species. Us, they're powerhouses. Contain potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin K, and very important, they're a high source of fiber and prebiotics. Coming to learn too that the old probiotic thing that everybody's been spending their money on over the years is a bit overblown. You might want to also listen to Dr. Neil Bernard on that. I've learned a lot about that stuff on that. So berries, try to get them in every day. In fact, when this rain lets up, I'm going to go to the store and get some more berries. I love blueberries. I love strawberries. I like blackberries. Blackberries were big in Costa Rica, but I'll probably still use them, but I would only use blackberries in smoothies or in some sort of concoction like that because of the seeds. I don't need those little bitty, I don't have good teeth anyway, and I don't need those little bitty seeds in my teeth. Raspberries, I've only had raspberries a few times. I need to have more raspberries, but they're a little bit more expensive here, and they come in smaller containers, so I generally do a lot of blueberries. But I want to start getting more strawberries too, because who doesn't love a good strawberry? Just had a flashback. That last place I was living in Costa Rica back in 2016, 2017, up above there close to the volcano. Best strawberries I've ever put in my mouth, just dripped down your chin. Now, the second food category is the cruciferous category, and I've got a little, like I say, I've found a good article on this one by Dr. Bernard. I think it's by Dr. Bernard, or it could be written by Dr. Greger, or on his site. Anyhow, let's just get to it. We'll see. It's on Dr. Greger's site. That's what I was trying to think of. Nutritionfacts.org. I'll drop a link below, but I'm going to read. It's a short article, and I'm going to read it to you. Cruciferous vegetables. The more commonly known cruciferous vegetables include broccoli, cauliflower, and kale, but there are many others in this family, such as collard greens, watercress, bok choy, kohlrabi, rutabaga, turnips, arugula, radishes, wasabi, and all types of cabbage. I think they left Brussels sprouts out of there. Brussels sprouts are cruciferous. Did not know rutabaga was cruciferous. That was a new one on me, and I'm down here in the dirty South, and I eat rutabagas all the time. Cruciferous vegetables can potentially prevent DNA damage and metastatic cancer spread, activate defenses against pathogens and pollutants, help to prevent lymphoma, boost your liver detox enzymes, target breast cancer stem cells, and reduce the risk of prostate cancer progression. The component responsible for these benefits is thought to be sulforaphane, which is formed almost exclusively in cruciferous vegetables. Beyond being a promising anti-cancer agent, sulforaphane may also help protect your brain and your eyesight, reduce nasal allergy inflammation. Maybe that's why I don't do as bad as I used to here in this part of the country during allergy season. Managed type 2 diabetes and was recently found to successfully help treat autism. A placebo-controlled double-blind randomized trial of boys with autism found that about 2 to 3 cruciferous vegetable servings worth of sulforaphane a day improved social interaction, abnormal behavior, and verbal communication within a matter of weeks. The researchers, primarily from Harvard University and Johns Hopkins University, suggest the effect might be due to sulforaphane's role as a detoxicant. For all these reasons, cruciferous vegetables get their own spot on my daily dozen. Indeed, if you were to only add one thing to your diet, consider cruciferous vegetables. Less than a single serving a day of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, or kale may cut the risk of cancer progression by more than half. And one thing too, and I learned this one from listening to multiple talks from Dr. Will Bulsiewicz, and that's why I do it too. Like I like the broccoli in all forms. I like it in well, obviously I eat broccoli. I eat raw broccoli. I chop it up generally because when it's raw, it's a little bit tougher to digest. But I like to chop mine up in my food processor, put it on my salads. As of, I forgot when I started adding the broccoli sprouts to my lentil sprouts, but I've been having broccoli sprouts on the reg for at least 6 months, 8 months or so now. And the thing about the broccoli sprouts is they tend to have, they're really concentrated without sulforaphane. They tend to have, I hear like really crazy numbers, but I think 10 to 20 times the amount is reasonable, but it could be more, so get them. And also eat the cooked broccoli as well, because as Dr. Bulsiewicz points out, that even though it's the same vegetable, all three of those add something different to your microbiome. So there's also the diversity of mixing it up like there. Like I say, I eat rutabagas. One of them, well, this is a green. That's not a cruciferous. I was going to say the hell out of collard greens too, but I eat cabbage a lot. Kale all the time. I mean, you know, that's the green in my green smoothies. It's just the one that I get in abundance, and I like it in my green smoothies. I get greens in other things, but in my smoothies, it's that kale. So, you know, I'm getting a good bit of cruciferous like pretty much all day, every day. Have I had any today? I'm trying to think so far. No, I have not had any cruciferous today. Although I'm going to have some broccoli sprouts in my green smoothie later. So, yep, I will get my broccoli sprouts in today. But those two foods, guaranteed. And hey, even if you're not fully plant-based, however you eat your plant-based, if you're not plant-based, still add those berries and add those cruciferous vegetables to your diet. Your body will love you for it. But anyhow, packed full of nutrition, both of them, and something that's pretty easy to find, commonly available in most areas. So get out there and get yourself some berries and cruciferous. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe share it around with friends that need to get a little bit more nutrition in their life. And I'll see you guys here, what's tomorrow? Friday. Ooh, end of the week. Either tomorrow or one over the weekend. Peace.